Welcome back. Still on the theme of English moorland, there's an awful lot of information on English moors online, paintings, photographs. I've visited all Derbyshire, Peak District, Exmoor, Bodmin, Dartmoor. Beautiful, but as often as not, we can try to make our own moorland based on experience. So I'm going to wet the paper all over. It's quite a nice day, but I haven't had much rain lately, so the atmosphere is quite dry here. So I'll probably dry my paper a bit too quick, but I'm using the usual palette of lemon yellow, raw sienna, burnt, alizarin crimson, night red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey and burnt sienna. I gave it a bit of a spray before I put it in the Ziploc bag earlier, after doing the other one. So we'll out on the moors. So I'll give a bit of a wet with some raw sienna, not an awful lot, and just tint the paper a little bit. Now I've increased the angle mainly because of photographing at the end and bringing the camera around. I'm going to try and see if I can get it more or less square on. I'm not having a lot of luck. Right, I want to keep the palette fairly clean for the sky. So we'll put in a bit of ultramarine. Now, it was always a good idea to put a little bit of alizarin in with the ultramarine. Just takes the sting out of the Reckitt's blue, as Ray Campbell Smith used to say, and just demonstrate. Okay, so a bit heavier on the top, I think. Okay. Now we'll mix a little bit of light red with that, so we can get a bit of slightly warm cloud. Probably a bit too insistent, a bit too. So nice billowing sort of clouds. And all the way down. Right, let's reclip it, and we can get a little bit of darker cloud here and there, just mostly on the top, I think. Let's see what happens to that. Right, so we'll put in, well, we'll just reclip again. I put quite a bit of water on to start with, so it's going to spread out a little bit. You don't really need to stretch your paper. Right, so put a background. I only really use ultramarine. I'm not so great lover of cobalt, not in watercolour anyway. It's not my colour. So a bit darker. I'm losing on the hair, apart from on the head. Pull out the rogue hairs. Now we can mix some other colours into that, a bit of green. See what happens to that. Right, now I'm going to put a warm colour. I'm going to use, paint's clean, burnt sienna. I love burnt sienna. A bit of burnt umber as well. So we'll just come into that with a bit of grey mixed with it. I get a bit of dark mix on that, just to outline the top of this hill, and then a bit of earthy land. The sienna in there, a bit more of the sort of heather sort of colour. It's just trying to keep the colours different by just working other colours in. Remember, as we come to the foreground, we can go a bit warmer with the reds. Okay, let's get back to that sienna. Let's get that in there. Oh dear. I've got two other hakes in various states of decrepitude. Right, okay. Reclip. And some nice, more warm in here. And then we're going with some trees on this slope here, warmed up blue. Burnt sienna mixed with the ultramarine for this. Get some good warm bluey darks in there for the shadow. Just got that slope there. Rich paint. Just going down there. And just a little bit of texturing on here. And just stroke out some little branches, trunks. And if I put a bit of heavier stuff here, I can just etch out a few rocks and pebbles. Oh, not a lot. The Dartmoor scenes would be strewn with rocks here and there. Okay, just a little bit of texture in here. Just a way of lifting out really with the card. Just making some interesting surfaces really. Texture. Some people use salt and all sorts of cards and things. Right, I'd need to just strengthen those trees a little bit. So you need the eyes in the back of your head or the back of the hake really to see where this is all going. I try to leave some air holes for birds or bird holes to go through. Okay. Now I need a little bit of texturing in this right hand corner to counter change or to balance against that there, that side. So blue. Could do this with colour rather than strength. Just a little bit of going over the hill there. And I reckon just a little bit of a bit more dark on there, I think. And we can put a bit of a green trees here. Down in the valley. Well, I hope that sort of balances. Just want to strengthen up a little bit of blue across there. I don't really think that's just a bit too lost there. That sort of got lost there a bit. A little bit better. Right, I'm just a bit more warm in here to balance with the blue, the colour. I don't know how this is turning out. I'm sort of making it up as I go along, really. Right, a little bit of work with the wriggle, I think. We're falling off a bit here, aren't we? Falling off the paper. So let's just give that a bit of life. Right. Okay, card, just to put a little bit of a little bit better, thin rigger, and just a bit of detail, not a lot, just some over here. Here's him missing. Right, direction here, going the way that the trees are going, I mean the land is going. I like using this rigger, or one of these riggers, for texturing. Don't hold a lot of water, but okay, I suppose we could put a couple of figures. Shall we? No, let's not bother. Oh, I'll give it a signature, if it's worth putting up. But and we have a couple of bridges. Right, put it in the blue belt. I'll have a look at it. Right, I'll just clip that to the board so that it's nice, as flat as I can get it. Okay, that's it. Right, if I can bring it round and see if we. Oh, there we are. So we've got the distant peaks, we've got a stronger, cooler blue there, and some simple fields here and this slope in the shadow of this cloud. So anyway, I hope you like that. I'll take a photograph of it in a minute and just see if we can upload it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.